hi. What's your favourite part about being a publicist?
My favourite part, we get to work with some absolutely amazing writers and illustrators and artists and that sort of thing. My favourite part is when we get to take them out of their studios, out of London, out of the place where they work, where they live, and get them into schools, into libraries, into festivals like this one, where they get to meet the kids themselves. They get to see who loves their books, why people love their books, and it's just a really, really great buzz.
Cool, and why did you get into being a publicist?
I have always wanted to work with children, and I worked at a place called 7 Stories, which was a children's book museum. I worked in the events team with them, and I was working with authors and illustrators and stuff like that, bringing them to the kids. And it just, something came up, and there was an opportunity for me to be a publicist, move to London, all of that sort of stuff, and I really, really wanted to do it. So it felt like the perfect thing for me, really. I'm really glad I did it.
Ah, cool. And what's your 3 top tips for being a publicist?
My 3 top tips would be as chatty as possible, speak to as many people as you can, read as much as you can, or if you want to be a film publicist or a music publicist, read, watch, listen, immerse yourself in that thing that you really want to do. And 3, always make sure there's time for fun at the end of the day.
Good one. So, what do you do?
I'm an author-illustrator. I illustrate books and I write them sometimes too.
Cool! Yeah. And what was your favourite book you've written?
My favourite book that I've written is called This Is Not My Hat, and it's the latest one I did. I'm most proud of it because it was the hardest one that I did.
Wow!
Yeah.
Did you illustrate it?
I did, yeah, I did it.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool!
Yeah.
And who was the main character in that one?
The main character was a small fish who's stolen a hat.
Cool!
Yeah.
And how did you get into being an illustrator?
I just really liked drawing all the time, and it was all I was really ever good at, and so I decided to try and make a job out of it. Yeah.
That's a cool way of getting into it.
Yeah, I mean, well, most of the time the things you enjoy you can make into a job one way or the other. Yeah.
Well, not me, but everyone. 3 top tips for becoming an illustration editor.
Draw a lot, but draw things you want to draw. Don't draw things that don't interest you because you won't do them very well. I guess that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to don't worry if other people are better than you. It doesn't matter. And tip number 3 is get a good publicist like Paul.
And also, you were saying that it doesn't matter how good you are. Look at Quentin Blake, he's not perfect like photos.
No, it doesn't matter. Being good at something isn't quite the same as being really interested in it or having your own way of doing it. That's much more important than being technically good at it. And there's a difference. A lot of people don't know. Kids will give up on drawing, or they won't do it if they find they're not as good as the guy next to them or something. But it's not the same thing. You're doing your own kind of drawing. It's like you say with Quentin Blake. He's quite messy and everything, but it's beautiful stuff, and he's doing exactly what he wants to do, and that's the important thing. Yeah.